கடுகு சிறுத்தாலும் காரம் பெருசுன்னு சொல்வாங்க. We all know about this, but it's not about a size, it's all about the action.
Our speaker acknowledged this. She thought big things to the little sapling as they can make a great change. Let's welcome our speaker of the day, Ms. Agathya Selvakumar, a great and brilliant founder and CEO Finland Mint, to the dais to share her story.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Ms. Agathya Selvakumar. The stage is all yours.
A wonderful good evening to one and all present here. So myself, Agathya Selvakumar, founder and CEO of Finland. So I just want to start my story that currently I am a founder and CEO. You all recognize me as a founder and CEO now, but I also a typical girl from a small town. So Arapukottai, whereas in Virudhunagar district. So I was really a full-time student, like studying from morning 6 a.m. to night, but not only into studies, I was well good in sports and academics. So I was a karate black belt holder and Silambam state player. I was good in chess and lot many things. I write. I was an author also. So I do lot many things in my time. I have in a day. So in every day I'll do all these things. So my life goes like this. And I just want to say that currently I would like to segregate my life into 3 phases. So first phase is an analysis phase. So this phase happened till my college days. That is while I'm studying. So while I'm studying, this phase happened. And one day, suddenly my dad asked me, who is your competitor in your life? So I was like listening to the music, and suddenly my dad questioned me like this. So I was blank without even thinking. I'm answering to my dad that myself, I'm the competitor to me. So I don't know how I answered for that. So that is the first question, and the first answer from me hit it hard to me, that how I answer for that question. And the second question, who questioned me in my first interview. That was an first interview in my life. I was sitting before an interviewer, and she's asking me, who's your role model in your life? So without even thinking for a second, I was answering him myself. I set myself as a role model. I have a goal in my life, and I want to become as something as I wished for. So I said that is, I am the role model for my life, and I want to become as who I want to be. So these 2 answers hit me hard. That how I gave an answers to these questions, that I recognize that my role model and my competitor is myself. So I started working on myself. I figured out what are the things I can excel and achieve my dream. So this is the first phase. There is an analysis phase, and I analyzed myself and figured out who I am. The second phase, after that, I entered into my second phase, that is the observation phase. So I just want to do something to the younger generation and for the environment and in the health industry. So I just want to become a doctor in my life. So, but hardly I couldn't get into an MBBS. So, but I want to do something in the healthcare industry and in education and to the environment. But I started to analyze what I can able to do, even if I am not becoming a doctor, but I can able to do something into the healthcare industry. So I had a strong idea in my mind. So I started to analyze what I can able to do in that. So I figured out, after that, the first thing I did it for the environment. So environment, I just want to control some pollutions in the environment. So I invented some instrument that which can create an electricity from the heat. So that's the first thing I done for an environment, and worked in the healthcare also. I made a project and in healthcare, but I didn't do anything in the education sector till my UG phase. So I don't know what I can able to do in education, but I done 2 projects in other 2 things, but I didn't do anything in my education. So in that period, I get a chance to get into an MBA I get into an MBA that I want to become a business person. I want to become a business person. I don't know in what phase I want, in which sector I want to do a business, but I want to be a business person. So I get into, I got a seat in a good college, and I get into it, and I started learning. I experimented. I started experimenting everything. And while doing all these things, suddenly one day I get to know that in education industry and education sector, one of the project which hit me hard, that one startup and some person is going to give a credit card for the 11-year-old. So there's a teenage. For the teens, they are going to give a credit card. So without having a correct knowledge or experience, how a teen can able to handle a credit card? Even after being a well-educated person and earning a well-good amount, they are not even they are not handling a credit score well. So that hit me hard. How a kid can able to handle a credit card? So after analyzing it, I made a research. I started my research that in our Indian history and Indian education system, there is no thing that kind of financial education available for a children or in a curriculum. Even for a college student or for a school student, there is no any financial education available. So this hit me hard. I started to analyze how we can able to solve this problem, how we can able to provide a financial education for a student. That is from, if you are giving an education, then I have a great thing that we are studying a lot. So many people have said here, like we are studying a lot till our college, but after getting out from the college, we are doing a work that is totally different. There is no any interlink between what we are studying and what we are working. So these things I want to avoid all these things, but I want to create a curriculum that what we are really practicing with the money want to be included in the curriculum. So I was clear in that. I started to analyze what an individual, how they are handling money as a personal. So why can't we able to implement this as an education for a student? So this is my thought, and during that period, Corona hit. And I came back to the home, so I have no books to study. There is no library with me, only my laptop on me. So sitting, and I was browsing from the day and night how we can able to give financial education for a student. So I started my research and came up with a curriculum, just a small curriculum. So immediately after completing my MBA, the very next day, I started to do this as an experiment that let me teach small children, like who are studying in the schools, like grade 8 or 9. So let me do it. I completed my research while completing my MBA. So why can't I able to do a sample research with small kind of population? So I choose 15 members, 15 students. But when I get this product into the market, I analyzed parents asking me, what is the result if you give me a certificate for this education? Or whether my child will get a job after studying this, how to handle money, after knowing that. I was really afraid, like I was scared that what a parents is thinking about, that the only education is about getting a certificate or a medal or recognition. Apart from that, the personal thing. So how human want to live their life. They want to value their time, value their money. But parents are not aware, not hardly aware. Most of the parents. So I thought first thing, before getting into the children, I want to make an awareness for a parents category. So I started awareness campaigns weekly, 2 campaigns a week, and I invited many financial experts from all over the world, and mostly from India, top experts, financial experts in India, and gave an awareness session for parents first. And after that session, hardly few parents. I gave an awareness session for more than 50 parents. Only 5 students joined the course. Only 5 parents accepted that my child can able to study a financial education. So, okay, I started with the 5 children. So, 5 children, I gave a 3 months course. It's a activity-based practical education. So, I gave an activities. They are done by themselves. They done with the family. They done with the friends. And after completing that, parents came and told me, so you gave a wonderful education. I learned from my child. So now my child is teaching me how to handle money. So it was really amazing. So when I came to know about that, so after that, for recognition, parents are asking about some recognition. What is that? So if I want to build my brand, so I need some recognition that the children will be get immediately after studying, completing the course that I am providing. So I decided, so why can't I able to create a platform where a child can share their intelligence, that is the financial intelligence they are gaining through our courses. So I created a platform, that Phenomenon Talks, where children, entrepreneurs or professionals can share their financial intelligence to the world audience. So only after that, parents, okay, they are getting some recognition through the global audience. Okay, let them come and join your course. So likewise, some of the students came, but even after it was really hard because it was a corona lockdown period. So offline courses is not available. Only through online, I conducted 3 months, and my children, and they gave a presentation through online. So Dr. Anil Lamba, who is one of the financial activists, top financial activist in India. He was the chief guest in that event. Before him, my students and children presented their financial talk, what they have learned in the class, and what are the real financial behavioral experience they got. They shared their experience before them. So many financial experts from SEBI and RBI came to the event, and also available in the event. They presented all their financial experience and talk for as in that virtual thing. So after that, slightly when corona getting reduced, we started to record as why can't we able to record in a physical thing. We recorded a physical talk and we published it. So only after that, continuously doing a regular financial awareness session for parents, entrepreneurs and professionals, suddenly I got a chance to implement this financial education as a curriculum in the schools. So soon, the last year in the May, we launched this financial club in one of the school across Tamil Nadu, which is situated in Tamil Nadu. So that's the first school we have launched it as a physical education thing. So after that, I conducted 3 months courses. That's a weekly one class will be there. So students are getting into the classes. So and after that, the course is over. Only after completing that school, I got opportunity to launch in the another school in Tamil Nadu. So last year went like this. We completed 2 schools, and we have done so many marathons, like financial marathon. That is a 1-month program. So like this, I have doing all this financial education awareness and all the things. And apart from that education awareness, I have mentioned that financial talk. So in this financial talk, we are welcoming and eager to hear so many financial journey that as an entrepreneur, as an individual persons, everyone has their own financial learning. They have their own financial learning. They'll do some financial mistakes and they learn from that and they apply in a different way in the next time. And that is the learning individually they gain by themselves. So those learnings will be an application based and one of the models which can be taught to the next generation. We are doing that also. So many entrepreneurs are sharing their financial experience in our platform, and that experience is converted into case studies and we are giving to the college students and school students. They are also working out in that. So our model is totally into an activity based model, no theoretical based. So each and every child will be subjected to do activities, and through the activities they learn the concepts. So that's what we plan and we are doing still now. And I also bagged 2 awards last year. One is the IWA Award, Best Entrepreneur of the Year. And the second one, I have represented regarding the financial education in Women Economic Forum on the last December 2022. And also representing the same financial education in the Women Economic Forum, which is going to held in London this year. So this is what I would like to say, that not only the financial education as a person want to learn, so financial education also important for an individual. So where it is important is all through the curriculum what we are learning for 25 plus years in our life is to get a job. So we are focusing only to get into a job, but after getting a job, no one is aware how to handle it. So there, everyone is lagging, and they are getting into depressed that because of mishandling of money, and lot many stresses happening because of this money handling issues. So I want to avoid all those things, and next generation people want to know how to handle money in a wise way, and all these sufferings won't happen for them. I believe that these sufferings won't happen for the next generation who are getting into the financial education from the early age. So this is what I want to like to share here. And one last message I want to share with you all, that is, life is not bed of roses. It consists of spines and thorns all through the way. If we pick up those spines and thorns as a lesson and move on, we'll shine in life for sure. And thanks for this opportunity, sir. Thanks for Bala sir for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And thank you, everyone. Thank you.